Welcome to Brian Unleashed Volume 1. This is going to be a high-intensity strength training session primarily for the hips. So our main goal today is build true strength and stability within our full range of motion at our hips. It's going to be fun. I really enjoy it, and I want to make it clear that if at any point you need to take extra rest to ensure you can do quality reps, please do so. Please feel free to pause me or mute me, whatever. That being said, I will be building in periods of rest to this session because it's very important if we really want to build strength that we can work in a focused way and that we can maintain our form and intensity rather than just trying to go through the motions. So there will be some rest. In order to get the most out of this, I'd recommend having 2 yoga blocks or something similar. Okay, optional is a band. It doesn't have to be too thick, and a couple ankle weights. All right, all you really need is yourself and some space, but I'd go for at least the yoga blocks if you can. Now let's get started. We're going to warm up the hips a little bit, and then we're going to work into some more intense stuff. So have some water handy nearby too. We're going to start off with some cars. Moderate tension here, quadruped position. So hands under the shoulders, knees are under the hips, back is flat. And I want you to bring that left knee up, pry out, ankle kicks back and up and underneath. Then we're going to reverse, drive the heel back, pry open, pull the knee towards your elbow and under. And we're going to cycle through that, pulling up, pry out, internally rotate, kicking that ankle back, pull under. And when you feel some tension, feel your tissues warming up a little bit as we open up and pull towards the elbow. Good, but I don't want you pushing too hard yet. One more rep here. So we will have time for that. Right now we're in more warm-up phase. Let's finish this rep. There we go. We're going to get mentally and physically ready for the fun. RFTF. All right, there we go. Solid. Now we're switching legs. Imagine you're balancing something on your back. Pull up, pry open, ankle up, kick back. All right, and imagine with each successive rep, you're trying to get a little bit more range of motion. All right, without pushing too hard yet. Internally rotate, kick back. Belly button stays pointed straight down, or at least close. Perfection's not the goal. Let's go for one more. All right, if you're feeling a little nervous, that's okay. You can use some of those nerves. All right, get yourself fired up. Get ready for it. It's like pre-competition here. Competition with yourself, really. So now we're going to go into a 90-90 position. Left leg forward, right leg back, like so. Okay, you can use a yoga block under your left butt cheek if you need to make this position a little more comfortable. If you're fine here, great. 90-degree angle at each leg. Belly button is here. Find a little stretch. Good. And then from here, try to keep a stretch on your hip. And I want you to take your right arm and explore a big circle. You can let this leg peel up a little bit if you would like to. Right now we're just kind of exploring, warming things up. If you don't have a wall to your left, you can reach that way a little bit too. So I like to see how big of a circle I can draw with my right arm. Okay, you can allow that torso to turn. Observe what you're feeling at your hip. Take note, maybe there's certain angles that you want to spend more time on. You can slow it down in a position that feels a little bit better. And I'm leaning into my left arm a little bit for stability. Now I want you to go up onto the toes of that right foot, pull the heel underneath as you pry the right knee out, open up, open, 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 keep this knee down as long as you can. It's going to pop up, knees pull apart, pull the right knee down, and that left leg is staying up as long as it can as you turn your chest. Whew, just like that. You can reset a little bit if you need to. And we're going to do our reaches now with the left arm. So, leaning into the right, how big of a circle can you draw with the left? Just go nice and slow. observe how it feels. Observe any differences side to side. We will be returning to this position later. There's going to be so much fun. I wish I could tell you all of it now, but we don't need to do that. All right, get some smiles in. Explore the biggest circle you can. There we go. Just observe what you're feeling. At your hips, at your torso, at your arms. Okay, now, bridged hip cars. We're getting right into the fun here. So I'm going to demonstrate really quick, and then we're going to do 2 of them. So it's going to look like this, where we're doing a partial hip car from a bridge position. And I'm going to walk you through 2 reps here, and then we'll take a little break, and then we'll do the other leg. So I want you to cross your left leg over your right thigh. Wonderful. Bridge up, squeeze, pry that left knee open so we're externally rotated. I want you to lift the left leg, trying to keep that external rotation as best you can. Woo. Pull the knee up towards your face. Now pry that knee away from your belly button. Keep your hips high. Right glute is on. Pry out as far as you can. Try to reach that left ankle towards the floor. Find the floor with the sole of your foot. Bridge up. Squeeze the glutes. Use those arms to help support you. Now's the really fun part. Okay, lift off. Keep the ankle back. Pull the knee high. The ankle is going to come across the body. Bring it back down to the right thigh. Pry the hip open. Come down. How great was that, right? We get to do another one of those. So, pry open. Bridge up. Keep that right hip extended. Right glute is on. Lift off. Pull the knee high. Swing it open like a gate away from the belly button. Left ankle reaches towards the floor. Left foot finds the floor. That left arm's going to be working hard here. Okay? Bridge up. Squeeze. Maintain this height of your hip. Drive down with your hands. Lift. Pull the knee up. Externally rotate. Ankle comes across. Find that right thigh. Pry the left hip open. Slowly bring it down. Huh. I know. Isn't that great? That is just, oh, I love it. Take a couple breaths here. Okay, it's a tough set. We're going to do some nice, easy cat-cows, and then we'll do the other hip. Okay? Catch the breath. Important we get some recovery time in between. We got a lot of fun, intense work ahead of us. So we got to pace ourselves. So what I want you to do is tuck your pelvis, slowly round your lower, mid, and upper back. Tuck your chin. Beautiful. Untuck your pelvis. Let your spine follow, slowly drooping. All the way to your neck. You can look up. And we'll go with the pelvis again, tucking the pelvis. Round slowly, working your way up. Beautiful. Tuck your chin. Nice big C shape. Untuck the pelvis. Slowly droop. I don't want you working too hard for this. Now, whatever is comfortable for you, I want you to find that flexion, that rounded spine, however you'd like to. Take a couple breaths. Now find that extended spine drooping down through every segment. Take a couple breaths there. Okay, great news. We got the right hip now for the cars, okay? So, same deal. We're going to cross the right over the left. Drive the arms in, bridge up, pry that right hip open, dropping the knee. Hips stay high. Pull the knee up, trying to keep that external rotation. Knee comes toward your nose. Pry the knee away from the belly button, reach the ankle towards the floor. Keep reaching, keep reaching. find the floor with the sole of your foot. Get solid, bridge those hips up, squeeze. Right arm's working, especially right now. Lift the right leg, pull up, externally rotate, ankle comes across. All the way, find that left thigh, pry open with the hip. Hips are high, drop down. Take a breath or two. Oh, I just love these so much. I hope you do too. Okay, now, same deal. Bridge up again. Drop that right knee, prying the hip open. Keep that external rotation as you lift off. Knee pulls up. Pry the knee out away from the belly button. Drop the ankle, keeping the belly button straight up. Find the floor with your foot. Get stable, drive the hips up. Keep them here. Keep them here. Drive through the right arm especially. Lift the right foot. Pull up. Knee towards your nose. Right ankle crosses across your left thigh. Drop the right knee. Pry it open. Bridge up. Slowly come down. Whew. That is a lot of time under tension. Take a breather. You can take a little drink if you'd like to. Take some breaths. We should be pretty warm right now. All right, we're going to be in a nice different position here, a frog position. So, take whatever time you need. Once you feel like you are ready to work at a higher intensity, then you can come down and join me in the frog position. I need another moment myself. The talking doesn't help. So, for the frog, we're going to come down, knees fairly wide, whatever you can do. Ankles can be straight behind. If that's a little extreme, you can put them narrower. I'm going to be like this. So I'll show you from this angle. Like this. Like this. All right? I like this position here, but if you want to rock back a little bit, you can. Rock forward. Ideally, I want you to find a relatively comfortable stretch to start. That'll be very important. And just take a couple breaths. This is where you want to make sure you have some decent padding under your knees, because that inner knee might get a little bit irritated. All right, so from this position, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to work on internal rotation lifts, like so. Okay, but we don't want that pelvis to move. Then, this is so fun. Then we're going to do some lifts of our entire leg. So it'll look like this. Something like that. Okay, you don't have to do that yet. I'm just giving you a little bit of heads up. So I'm going to show you from, I'll show you from this angle. All right, we'll start with our left hip. All right, stay solid. I want you to get a little tuck of your pelvis. Abs are on just a little bit so we're not drooped like that. Now see if you can lift your left ankle. That's internal hip rotation. This is my tough side. My hips are a little stiff today. Okay, if you want a little more leverage, sometimes driving down through your left arm can help. Imagine that left hip is rotating. And in doing that, you're lifting that left ankle. We want to make sure that here, not too much is moving. So keep a little pressure in your abdomen. Good. Then what we're going to do is internally rotate and then try to lift our knee, which is abduction. In doing so, I want you to try to keep your torso in the same spot. Now, this is going to require a lot of tension. So our first rep, all we're trying to do is just make this left knee a little bit lighter. You don't have to lift it all the way. Just start to feel what you need to use to make that happen. It's going to be this stuff. It's going to be a lot of tension through your shoulders and torso. So, start off, lift your left ankle, drive down hard with your left arm. So I want you to imagine you're almost using your left arm to pry the floor away from your left leg. Now try to make that left leg nice and light. Don't lift it yet. Make it light. 3, 2, 1. You got a feel for what we're going for here. Okay? Take a little breather. We're going to do 3 lifts with our left leg, aiming for about a 5-second hold. And I want you to try your best not to shift your weight or turn your torso. You might have to, and that's okay. All right, so I'm going to start driving down with my right leg first. My right arm, lift my left ankle, start pushing down through my left arm, building up that tension. Take a little breath in, solid, and can I lift? There we go. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it down. Relax, take a breather. That's a lot of work. Oh, it's so nice. I love it, I love it, I love it. I usually find like I get a really good stretch once I relax through my adductors, through my groin. Take a couple breaths. We're going to do 2 more of those, okay? If you didn't get a lift off, that's okay. Just the intent to do so is still big. That's still great. We're still using these tissues to do that, okay? So now, same deal. How about I give you a little different angle, okay? Like this. Stay solid. We're driving down through our right. Drive down now through your left arm. Internally rotate, lifting that left ankle. Build up. Pry the floor away. Nothing changes. Nothing moves. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Relax. There's a slow count because I started it too early. So relax in this position. Take a little breather. Oh, this is great. You get to do 1 more. Now, if you need to come out of the position, that's totally okay. In between reps, you can do so. I find that if I'm able to, I like to stay here because I get a little extra range of motion every time I relax. All right, so get ready. Get ready. If you're compensating a little bit, tune into that. Try to just minimize that as best you can. Ready. Internally rotate. Build up that tension. Drive down through the left arm. Pry the floor away. Pry it away, pry it away. We have liftoff. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Isn't that nice? Set it down. Come out of it. Shake it out. I know what you're thinking. Why can't I have 3 legs so I can do that 3 times? You probably have 2, in which case you get to do it 1 more time. Before you do that, take a little breather. Okay? I know that we could do more reps and we could have less rest, but my intent is for each set and each rep to be high intensity. You're recruiting everything you have. That's how we're going to make real strength gains. Okay. Other hip. Get ready. GRFTF. Get ready for the fun. Whoo! Okay. We're just getting started here. I don't know if I should say that or not. Just want to be honest with you. So find a comfortable frog position. All right. Boom. We're going to have just like a very subtle tuck of our pelvis. Abdominals are working a bit. Let's get a couple internal rotation lifts with our right hip. Okay, so we're internally rotating that right hip. Boom. Just like that. Yeah. Feel what it feels like. Notice if there's any difference side to side. So what's interesting is you might find that one side, the internal rotation is a little easier. You might find one side, the liftoff of the whole leg is easier or tougher, and it might not be the same side. So very interesting stuff. First rep here, create some tension. Okay, we're going to pry with the right arm, pry that floor away, and just make your leg light. You don't lift it yet. Okay, so we're going to practice tension. Start driving down, internally rotate. Build tension, make that right leg light. Make it light. You're working but not lifting. 3, 2, 1. Down and relax. Woo! Notice what you feel. I feel more glute on this side. What do you feel? Notice it. Take a little breather. We get to do some wonderful reps here coming up. The real deal. The real deal. Get ready for it. Okay? Driving down through the left leg. The left arm. Lifting that right ankle. Internally rotate. Drive through that right arm. Feel really solid. I want you to feel really solid before you even try to lift. Okay, good. Drive down, pry the floor away, lift, hold. 3, 2, 1, slowly coming down. Whew. Nice. Take a little breather. Notice there's some subtle compensation at my torso, and the movement at my hip is very subtle. I'm not getting a lot of movement because I'm already close to my end range. That's what I want. If you can make this movement really subtle and work right near your end range, it's going to be a lot harder, even though it'll look less impressive. Okay, here we go. Drive down, create tension, internally rotate. Start building that up. Drive into the floor. It's not moving yet. And here we go. Lift. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Slow touch down. Relax. Take a couple breaths. Again, if you need to come out of this position, you certainly can. If you're going to need padding, this is a little late now, but usually the opposite knee will need more. So in the position I'm in, because we really drive into that left side to lift the right, that might need a little more padding. Okay, smiles take you miles, I'm telling you. This is how I get through this stuff. Ready, internally rotate, build tension. Start driving down. Solid. No one's moving that arm. No one's moving that torso. Pry, lift. Woo! Hold. Nothing changes. Keep that hip internally rotated. 3, 2, 1. Slow down. Relax. You can come out of it. Wonderful work. Take a little breather. Take a little breather. In fact, we're going to do actually a little focused breathing. Just a few breaths. So what I want you to focus on is lying down. Take a couple breaths. Now I want you to take your hands and put them below your lower back, maybe up slightly if you can. Feel that space. There's usually a little bit of space there. Tuck your pelvis slightly. Abs are on. Good. Feel that space collapse slightly. Now I want you to try to breathe into that space. And exhale. Try to breathe and expand your mid-back. Expand your lower back. And exhale. Just take a couple more breaths there. Okay, notice what you're feeling. For me, I'm feeling some expansion there, and I'm also feeling my legs shaking. That's all okay. We want to take time. If you were going to do a max deadlift or bench press, you would take time in between before you do another exercise. I hope. If you're looking for strength. Okay, shake those legs out a little bit too. Now, we're going to work 90-90 external rotation. So we're going back to our 90-90. External rotation eccentrics. So I just love this. I really do. I'm going to show you really quick what we're going to do. If this is not a comfortable position again, you can pop something under your hip. All right. So what we're going to do is I want you coming into your stretch, down and turning while these muscles are working. Okay, don't do anything yet. I just want you in a comfortable stretch. So I'm going to pull my ankle, pull my leg like I'm trying to externally rotate it. All right, but I'm resisting with my leg. So I'm building up tension, just like that. Then my right arm is going to start winning. I'm going to pull into this stretch as low as I can, as deep a stretch as I can find, and then easy coming up. Okay, we're going to do 2 reps, easy coming up. We're going to do 1 rep fighting on the way back. So you just follow my lead, okay? Okay, and I like to use my left arm for a little stability. So pull that belly forward. Push your left butt cheek back. Okay, so think like bubble butt. All right, and then imagine your sternum's kind of on a hook being pulled. All right, so find a stretch in that left hip. Butt cheek pushing back. Grab that ankle. Start pulling. Feel all the tissues underneath your left hip working to resist. Build it up. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Now, the the right arm is going to start winning the battle, but very slowly. We're winning. Right arm's pulling. It's winning. It's winning. It's winning. Keep your left butt cheek pushed back. If you can, turn your chest towards your ankle. Keep pushing your left butt cheek back. Woo! Keep working. Your hip is working. Hip is working. 3, 2, 1. Easy up. Easy up. Take a moment. Let me show you a different angle. We're going to do another rep. So here, pull your belly forward. Butt cheek goes back. If you had a tail, it's kicking back and up. Keep it there. Pull your belly and sternum forward. Start pulling on your ankle. Right arm is pulling hard. It's working harder. Now it's winning the battle. Keep your stretch. Keep your stretch. These tissues are working. Maybe on the inside a little bit too. Keep pulling. You're going to turn a little bit. Keep turning. As you turn, butt goes back. Butt goes back. Find that stretch as deep as you can go. Hold. And relax. Take a moment. Take a moment. One more rep, and this time our leg is going to start winning at the bottom and drive us all the way back up. It's going to be a real roller coaster. Okay, so same start. Boom. Belly forward, butt cheek back. We're fighting for it. Ready? Right arm is pulling the left leg. Good. It's going to start winning the battle, but our left leg cannot stop working. It's going to work the whole time. Right arm's winning the battle. It's pulling you. Pull your belly forward. Left butt cheek is still pushing back. Ooh, that's fun. Pull in, turn if you can. Butt cheek pushes back. Really try to push it back. Find that stretch. Now's the best part. That stretch stuff is working. It's going to start winning. Left leg is winning, pushing you back, but your right arm's still fighting. They're still fighting each other. The left leg is just got a little bit of an edge, pushing you up. Don't lose tension. Up, 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 up. Relax. Take a little breather. Shake out the legs. Oh my goodness. You're probably going to be sore from that. Great work. A lot of this is about intent, and those specific focuses of pushing the butt cheek back and keeping tension the whole time will make a huge difference. Take a little breather if you need it. That's a lot of time under tension. So compare that to a heavy traditional exercise like a deadlift or a squat. Even in a set of 10 reps, the time under tension pales in comparison to something like this. So this is a heavy stimulus, which is why it can feel like I'm stalling in between exercises. I'm intending to give you rest so that physically and neurologically you can continue to recruit what you need to get a real strength stimulus. Take a couple breaths. Get ready for it. Okay, we're going right side, same deal. Okay, 2 reps of the eccentric, 1 rep of the full kinetic stretch where we're working both directions. So pull your belly forward, push that right butt cheek back. Good, bubble butt. Now, I want you to take the left arm, start pulling. Gradually pull a little harder. Okay, the right leg is fighting. The right leg is fighting to keep its position, not letting that ankle pull up. Now, keeping your stretch, left arm's winning. Left arm's winning. Pull in. Right leg is still working. Push that right butt cheek back. Your tail is going back and up. As you start pulling in, you can turn your chest towards your ankle. Hi, ankle. As deep as you can go. Keep tension on your hip. And ease yourself back up. Take a breather. So this stretch tissue under here, we want it to be working the entire time, actively resisting our left arm. Here we go. Ready. Pull. Left arm's building up that tension. It's going to start winning. Soon enough, we're going to hit that threshold. Start pulling in. Right butt cheek still pushes back. Tail is going back and up the whole time. As we start pulling in, You can turn, find that deep stretch. Find your deep stretch. Keep pushing with that right leg. Ease your way back up. Whew! Delightful, delightful. Take a couple breaths. You know what's coming next. This time, as we get to the bottom, feel those stretched tissues in your right hip. They're going to start trying to contract to drive you back up. But your left arm is going to keep working the whole time. Left arm, right leg, work the whole time. It's just a slight shift of power. So, here we go. Start pulling. I'm so excited for this. Here we go. Pull in. Left arm's winning. Left arm's winning. Keep pulling. Push that right butt cheek back. Pull in, pull in. Oh, got a nice stretch. Turn. Find your stretch. Find your deepest stretch. Feel those stretched tissues. Imagine them shortening now. They're contracting. You're driving back up. Right leg is winning. The left arm's holding on for dear life, but the right leg is winning. Drive up, drive up, drive up. Do not lose tension. These are both working really hard. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Fantastic. Fantastic. Shake out those legs a little bit. Okay. So we've got some more fun stuff. I'm going to have you either seated or kneeling, or standing if you'd like to. We're just going to do some nice easy neck cars before we return to the hips. Shoulders low. Tuck your chin. Round down. Rotate to the right. Tip your ear to the right. Look back and up. Tip your left ear to the left shoulder. Rotate the chin to the left. Round down to the center. Look up. Reach the chin way up high. Find a stretch. Tuck the chin. Slowly round down. Imagine every vertebrae in your neck moving. Towards your sternum, we're going to go to the left. Drag the chin to the left. Tip the left ear towards the left shoulder. Look back and up. Tip your right ear towards your right shoulder. Rotate to the right. Round down. Focus on some calm breathing now, and I want you to just turn to the left and right. Of course, I'm turning to the right and left. Turn whichever way you want. I just want you to rotate nice and easy, side to side. And think about your heart rate slowing down a little bit. All right, we're still staying primed and ready, but I want a little bit of downtime before we get into our next thing. So what we're going to do is go back into our 90-90, and we're going to use some internal rotation and hip flexion hovers. Another beautiful one. So we just worked more on external. Now we're going to shift the focus a little bit back to internal. So for this one, I'll show you real quick. Here's our time lapse. Boop. It's going to go boom, 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 like that. You can make whatever sound effects you would like to. I encourage that. We're going to do 3 reps, and our focus is going to be on keeping that leg as high off the floor as we can, as long as possible, okay? Once you lift off, the floor is lava. Okay? That's just how it works. It's physiology. So, what I like about this is, in order to stabilize, I like to drive my left arm down and pull with my right. So it's kind of like the eccentrics that we were doing. I just pointed to my whiteboard as if you can see it. So keep tension here. I want you to try your best to keep your chest up. We are going to lift your right ankle first. Now, can you lift your right knee? Pull your knee in towards your armpit. Kick out straight, toes towards the sky. Set it down. Great, right? Try your best to stay tall. Toes towards the ceiling. Knee in towards your armpit. Heel stays above and kicks back. Ankle up high. The knee drops first. And set it down. Take a breather. We're going to do 2 more. In order to really make this happen, You might need to lean a little bit to the side, you might need to lean a little bit back. That's totally fine. I want you to find a set point at which you can be really stable and feel like you have leverage to lift your leg. So you might need to lean. That's fine. Here we go. I'm going to lean slightly. Lift the ankle. Pulling with that right arm. Lift the leg. We worked on this, right? From the frog. Pull the knee in towards the armpit. Chest is up, chest is up, chest is up, chest is up. Kick out straight, keeping the knee high. Slowly set the heel down like a nice moon landing. Nice soft moon landing. Beautiful. Nothing changes, okay? Toes towards the sky. Pull the knee in towards your armpit. Good, chest up, chest up. Kick the ankle back. The knee goes back and drop the knee first. Moon landing down with the right ankle. Take a breather. Okay, now, up to you. If you have an ankle weight and you would like, you can do your third and final rep with an ankle weight. Yeah, I know, you're welcome. Okay, so same deal. You can lean a little bit if you need to. Ankle up. Oh my goodness. Lift the knee. Pull the knee in towards your armpit. Chest up, chest up, chest up. Knee up. Kick the toes towards the sky, keeping the knee up. Moon landing down. No sense of urgency. Moon landing. Nice and soft and precise. Toes towards the sky. Pull the knee in. Pull the knee. You're working in zero gravity here. Pull that chest up. Ankle up. Kicks back. Find the floor with your knee first. Right ankle. Moon landing down. Perfect. Everyone survived. Well done. Okay, shake that out. Whew. Excellent. And we get to do the other side. So, same deal. Same deal. You might have to adjust a little bit more on this side. I use the first rep often as just kind of a barometer. You might find yourself compensating and shifting. That's okay. That'll help you find the ideal spot for the last two. All right. We're about 70% of the way through, so well done so far. Now, find a solid position. I'm going to put more into my right arm on this side because it's tougher for me on the left. Internally rotate that right hip. Try to lift the ankle. Lift the knee, pulling into your armpit. Knee stays high. Kick up. Slowly set it down. Slow and precise. Once you set it down, try to puff that chest up if you can. Lift the toes. Pull in. Ooh, we got shakes. That's fun. Heel skims the lava. Kick it back. Knee sets down first. Then the left leg. Little breather. Well done. We get to do two more. Take your time. Another thing that can help, sometimes having something heavy, like a bench or a kettlebell to hold on to, can help you with leverage as well. I like the ankle. So I'm going to pull, internally rotate, kick the left ankle up. Lift the knee. Pull in towards your armpit. Knee stays high, kick up. Puff the chest. Toes towards the sky, puff the chest. Moon landing. Slow and precise. Slow and precise. Hit your spot. Ooh, do you have cramps? I got cramps. Here we go. Lift up. Pull the knee in, chest is up, chest is up, chest is up. Ooh! Uh-oh, I'm burning on the lava. Reach back, moon landing down with this left leg. Try to go knee first. Knee first. Knee, ankle. Set it down. Now, up to you. You want to go ankle weight? You go for it. If you got a partner, they can just pull on your leg. This is going to be tough for me. I'm going to be honest with you with my left leg. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Get ready for the smiles. Lift ankle. Lift the knee. We have lift off. Pull the knee in towards your left armpit. Knee high. Kick the toes towards the sky. Get ready for that moon landing. Here we go. Don't lose your composure. Slow and precise. Hit your spot. Beautiful. Chest is up. Lift toes towards the sky. Pull the knee in. Keep that heel up. Keep that heel up. Don't let it burn on that lava. Reach the leg. Moon landing down with that left knee and then the ankle. Well done with that. Whew. Oh, fantastic. Shake them out a little bit. Okay, we have 3 more fun things to do. So take a little breather if you need. So what we're going to do next is push up hip cars. And this, you can use ankle weights if you would like. So from a push-up position, we're going to do alternating hip cars, 4 total, 2 per leg. And this is where if you have blocks or a slightly elevated surface, that can help because you'll have a little bit more room for your hips, okay? If you have another block, bonus, or a mug or something, you can balance it on your back. Really fun. So let's go here. Starting with the left hip. 4 reps, 2 per leg, alternating. Pull the knee across your midline, ankle up, externally rotated. The knee pries out away. Internally rotate, kicking the ankle back. Drive the heel towards the sky. Knee back. Pull underneath. Now heel goes back. Pry open. Pull towards that left elbow. Now the ankle comes across your body. Knee comes across. Straighten the leg. Kick it back. And we got the other hip. So, boom, locked out that left leg. Pull the right knee and ankle across. Pry the knee away. Kick the ankle back. Reach back and up. Reach back and up. Pull the knee underneath. Drive the heel back. I know this is tough. You got this. Find that right glute. Pry the knee open towards that right elbow. Pull the knee and ankle underneath. Step back. Take a moment. If you need some time, take it. That's okay. We just got 1 more per leg. Here we go. Pulling under. Pry the knee out. Ankle kicks back up into internal rotation. Even tension through your body. That right leg's holding you steady. Smiles take you miles. This is where the smiles really kick in to make a difference. Pull. Knee and ankle come underneath and across your midline. And back. Final one. You're doing great. You got this. Whew. I'm right here with you. Oh no. Start over. Back to the beginning. Internally rotate. Reach back and up. Left leg stays solid. Whew. Drive the heel back. Pry open. Pull underneath. Finish the rep strong. Finish the rep strong. Step back and down. Whew. Good grief. Those are tough. I want to encourage you to take whatever time you need to finish those. Take a breath. Probably take several. You can feel here I'm a little bit out of breath. We got 2 more fun things to go before we finish up with some nice easy breathing. So, take another breath. We want to make sure our footing is solid there. If you might have noticed that my feet were slipping slightly, I'm getting a little sweaty. So just be careful of your footing. And you can also do that on a counter or a bench to make it a little bit less challenging against gravity. So now, we get to do a supine bridge hip flexion knee hinge. Okay, so bridging up, pulling a knee up, and extending. We're going to do 5 reps on one leg, 5 on the other, and then you're almost there. So take a little breather, get ready. Now what I want you to focus on when we do this is keeping your knee to your nose. Knee is high to your nose the whole time, while that opposite glute is locked in. Knee to the nose, opposite glute locked in. We'll start with the left leg. So, little breather. Bridge up. Arms are working to keep you high. Pull the knee to your nose. Right glute's on. Extend. Hold. Pull back. Knee closer to your nose. Extend. Pull. Bring it back. There's 2. Higher. Extend. Embrace the shakes. Pull back.
Right glute still on. Extend. Embrace it. Pull back. I think this is the last one. Extend. Pull back. I'm not sure if that was 4 or 5. Just to be safe, let's do one more. Extend. Hold. You got this. Embrace it. Pull back. Slowly bring it down. Take a couple breaths. A lot of time under tension. Those are not easy. I want you to prioritize the knee high over the knee being straight. We're fighting to straighten it with the knee staying high. Get ready. Get pipe. Here we go. Drive up. Right knee's high, left glute's on. Extend. Whoo. Pull back. There's one, right? Extend. Hold. Pull back. 2. Pull higher if you can. Extend. Pull back. Beautiful. 2 more. Pull higher. Extend. Pull back. Last one. Here we go. Bittersweet. I know. Last one you get to do. Hold it. Pull back. Relax. Whew. Take a little breather. Grab a little water if you need to. The last beautiful thing we're going to do today is some squat isometrics. So we've got these hips so prepared. So prepared. We've worked on rotation, flexion, extension. They're ready for some squats. Now, the great thing about this is you don't need anything. All right, so, I'm a lot of breath. We're only going to do 2 reps here, building up our tension. So I want you to imagine, if you're trying to stand up, we're going to create force that's not going to allow you to do that. You can do that a couple of ways. You can use your arms. So that's what I'm going to try. So I'm going to hook my arms under and I'm going to fight my arms. They're going to try to not let me stand. So we're not going to be moving here. This is going to look really weird. You can also use bands with your hands or under your elbows to do something similar. Okay, let's go with your arms if you're able to do that. Bands if you're not. Squat down to a comfortable position. If you need to pop your butt on something, you can do that too. All right? Hook your forearms underneath. All right? Don't let your elbows extend. Your biceps are working against your legs. Try to stand slowly. We're hooked. Don't let yourself move. Build up, drive into the floor. Try to push up. Try to push up. Don't let yourself. You can clasp your hands if you want. Try to push up. Try to stand. Push through it. Feel your quads work. Feel your glutes work. Drive your heels through the floor. Drive your toes through the floor. Build it up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. Again, if that's not easy to do with your arms, you can do it like so. Okay? Shake it out. We are going to do one more. If you can really recruit a lot there, if you're able to do that, this can be really tough. So I want us to slowly build it up and hold. Here we go. Comfortable squat. Hook underneath. Please do this in public. If you film yourself doing this in public, I will send you $30 on Venmo. Okay? So, boom. Start driving up. Build it. Build it up. But those arms aren't letting you go. Good. Build up. Build up. Drive through your heels. Feel those glutes. Feel those quads. Drive through your 4 feet. Keep pushing. Try and drive your knees out too. You're coming up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Now, assuming you can feel your legs, feel how easy it is to stand up now with no resistance. Okay. Take a little breather. One final thing. We're going to work with resistance coming down. Okay, so we're going to try and pull into the squat. Taking some time. Taking some time. While I've given you some rest here, truthfully, if I was doing this session, I would probably do a little bit more rest. So you can feel for your pause when you need to, when you feel like you're really ready to go. So now what we're going to do is fight us trying to come down. So in order to do that, we're going to drive down with our arms while we try to use our hip flexors and use our abs to pull us in. So I'm here. Push down with your arms. Try to pull yourself in. Feel your abs working. Feel your hip flexors working like your thighs are driving up against your hands. Build that tension up. Build that tension up. Keep building. You're really going to feel the front side of your body. Keep working. Try to push a little harder. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh my goodness, I'm pretty fried out. This is pretty brutal. One more rep. Okay? And the last thing we're going to do, I'm going to give you 2 options. You can do it here, or you can try a different approach. You can try boom. That's the one I was searching for. And boom, to make it a little bit different. Okay? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So, either both or right on the left thigh, left on the right chest. We're going to do them a little shorter. So, drive away. You're driving these 2 pieces away with your arms and trying to pull into them. Try to pull them together. Abs are working. Hip flexor, especially on the left side. Try to pull in. Try to pull in. Arms aren't letting it happen. 3, 2, 1. Relax. If you're doing both, you can relax, and then we'll do one more, okay? If you're doing one side, then we can do the other. Here it is. Left hand on the right thigh, right hand on the left chest or shoulder. Try to push them away. Push away. Try to pull your body together where the arms are fighting it. Build up that tension. Keep working. Everything is working. Here we go. Hip flexors, abs, and those arms are pushing away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, my quads are fried. Lie down. Sit down, whatever comfortable position you want to be in. And I just want you to let your breath return to normal. Whatever normal is for you. Allow that heart rate to slow down. Then I want you to do your best to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose if you can. My legs are shaking. This is great. I hope you had fun. I really enjoyed this. I appreciate you hanging out with me. What I want you to do now is try to extend your exhale at least 50% longer than your inhale. So breathe in for 4 if you can. Breathe out for 6. In for 4. Out for 6. Keep that going for a couple more if you can. Really important, especially after intense training, that we can bring our body back into a parasympathetic rest and digest state. Focused breathing is one of the best ways to do that. Breathing slowly through our nose and extending the exhale. Great work today. I really hope you enjoyed it. And there's going to be more volumes of Brian Unleashed to come. So as always, don't forget to smile.